greatness is rarely loud when it begins. It doesn't arrive with applause or recognition. It starts quietly, in the unseen corners of your thoughts, where your beliefs either limit you or set you free. Most people wait for the perfect moment, the right opportunity, or some external validation before they begin to chase something bigger. But what if the real barrier isn't out there at all? What if the only thing standing between you and a completely different life is the way you think? The truth is, greatness is not built on talent alone. It is built on mindset, on the subtle, powerful shifts in how you see yourself, your struggles, your failures, and your potential. And once these shifts happen, everything changes. Not overnight, but inevitably. The first shift is moving from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Many people unknowingly live in a mental cage where they believe their abilities are static. They think they are either good at something or they are not. This belief quietly kills potential. But greatness begins the moment you realize that every skill, every strength, every capability can be developed. When you stop saying "I can't" and start saying "I can learn," you unlock a completely new level of possibility. Suddenly, failure is no longer a verdict, it becomes feedback. Effort is no longer exhausting, it becomes empowering. The second shift is from seeking comfort to embracing discomfort. Comfort feels safe, but it is also where dreams go to die. Growth does not live in comfort. It lives in the unfamiliar, in the risky, in the uncertain. The most successful people are not fearless. They simply act despite fear. They lean into discomfort because they understand that every uncomfortable moment is a signal of expansion. When you start choosing growth over ease, you begin to stretch beyond your current limits. You start doing the things others avoid, and that's exactly what sets you apart. The third shift is from focusing on outcomes to focusing on systems. Most people obsess over results, success, money, recognition, but ignore the daily actions that actually create those outcomes. This is where many give up. They want quick wins, but greatness is built slowly, through consistency. When you shift your focus to systems, your habits, your routines, your daily discipline, you remove the emotional pressure of immediate results. You stop chasing success and start building it brick by brick. And over time, those small, consistent actions compound into something extraordinary. The fourth shift is from external validation to internal belief. One of the most dangerous traps is waiting for others to believe in you before you believe in yourself. If your confidence depends on applause, it will crumble in silence. Greatness requires self-trust. It requires you to keep going when no one is watching, when no one is clapping, when no one even knows what you are trying to build. When your belief comes from within, it becomes unshakable. You stop needing permission, you stop seeking approval, and you start moving with quiet certainty, knowing that your vision is valid, even if the world hasn't caught up yet. The fifth and most powerful shift is from fearing failure to redefining it. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is a part of it. Every successful person you admire has failed more times than you can imagine. But they didn't interpret failure as defeat. They saw it as data, as a lesson, as a necessary step forward. When you remove the fear of failure, you remove the biggest barrier to action. You become willing to try, to experiment, to take risks. And in doing so, you dramatically increase your chances of success. Because the only real failure is not trying at all. When these 5 shifts begin to take root in your life, something remarkable happens. You stop waiting. You stop doubting. You stop holding yourself back. Instead, you start moving with intention. You start growing with purpose. You start building a life that reflects your true potential. But here's the part most people don't talk about. These shifts are not one-time decisions. They are daily choices. Every single day, you will be tested. You will be tempted to fall back into old patterns, to choose comfort, to seek approval, to avoid risk. And every single day, you will have to choose differently. That is the real work. That is where greatness is forged, not in big moments, but in small, consistent decisions. So, if you're waiting for a sign, this is it. You don't need more time, you don't need more resources, you don't need someone else to believe in you first. You need to change the way you think, because once your mindset shifts, your actions follow. And once your actions change, your life inevitably transforms. Start small, but start now. Choose growth over fear, choose discipline over comfort, choose belief over doubt. Because greatness is not reserved for a few extraordinary people. It is available to anyone willing to think differently and act boldly. And if this message resonated with you, don't just let it inspire you for a moment. Let it change you. Subscribe to the channel, share this with someone who needs it, and most importantly, take one action today that your future self will thank you for. Because your journey to greatness doesn't start someday.